All right, everyone, welcome back for another deep dive with us.
Glad to be back.
Today, we are jumping right into some breaking news.
Yeah.
Out of London. Savile Row, heart of London, for those of you.
Heart of bespoke tailoring, that's for sure.
Yeah. Not even just London, heart of like the world, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you want a really nice suit, Savile Row is where you go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking like, those impeccably dressed gentlemen, the suits that cost more than a car.
Yeah, more than some cars, for sure.
Yeah. But today it was the scene of a major security scare.
Yeah. I mean, this is really interesting, Even though it seems like it turned out to be nothing,
right? It
just shows you like how on edge major cities are these days.
Yeah, how do you even keep people safe in a city these days?
Exactly.
It seems like you can't turn it into a fortress, but also you want people to
live life.
Live life and be able to walk around. Yep. So the Standard is reporting, and it's a pretty dramatic picture they paint. Just after lunchtime today, Savile Row, all the streets around it, totally evacuated.
Wow.
Eyewitnesses were saying people were told to just get out immediately.
Yeah.
You can imagine the panic, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're walking around window shopping and all of a sudden police are everywhere telling you to evacuate. You see the bomb squad rolling in. I mean,
that's got to be scary.
Scary is terrifying.
Yeah. And then on top of that, the Standard reports these controlled explosions.
Oh, wow.
One person even described it as a loud bang, everyone being pushed back even further.
So I bet people are wondering, why would they even do that? Why a controlled explosion? Well, think about it. They have this potentially dangerous vehicle, right? They got to act fast, the bomb squad, and with a controlled explosion, what they're essentially doing is they're using a very precise explosion to disrupt anything that might be inside that vehicle before it can cause any harm.
So it's basically like a preemptive strike to keep something much worse from happening.
Exactly. And it may seem like overkill, especially when, in this case, it turned out to be nothing.
Right.
But they're dealing with the unknown.
You never know.
Yeah. A suspicious vehicle could be anything, and public safety, that's #1 priority.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And thankfully, this one was a false alarm. The article goes on to say the all clear was given. The vehicle was deemed non-suspicious.
Okay, good.
And Westminster police have already confirmed that Savile Row should be back to business as usual soon.
It makes you think, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What if it had been a real threat?
Yeah.
Like, how would an area like Savile Row, with those narrow streets, historic buildings?
Yeah, it's not built for that.
It's not built for something like a bombing, so how do they cope with that?
That's scary to think about.
Yeah.
And it really comes back to that initial point we made. It's like, how do you keep a city safe, especially its most vulnerable areas?
Right.
But also not disrupt people's everyday lives.
Yeah. It's a tough question, and honestly, there's no easy answer.
Yeah.
But even these false alarms, like this one today in Savile Row, it just goes to show that preparedness and vigilance are just absolutely crucial these days.
Yeah, food for thought. Everyone stay safe out there.